blood is good. Blood is emotion. Blood is a story, a drama. Blood is what we want to see in terms of passion. What we want is a bloody good fight.
Hi YouTubers and fight fans, boxing fanatics. Another swift prediction here between Danny Swift Garcia versus Mauricio Herrera. This one's scheduled for the 15th of March, by the way, 2014. On Showtime. There's the poster for the fight. We'll go on to their box recs and their resumes briefly. We'll start off with Danny Garcia. He's age 25. Boxing out of the orthodox, height 5'8", reach 68, from Philly, 127 with 16 KOs and obviously no defeats recorded yet. Rounds boxed 152, KO percentage 59%. Many fought when he was to face the machine Matisse, the tough knockout artist in Lucas Matisse. Many thought he would get his first defeat, but to mine and everyone's surprise, he came out victorious. You know, Matisse looks for that big KO punch a lot of the time, doesn't he? But I believe also he's a good boxer when rounds are to be won on the sheer output of punches. Then Matisse can actually do that. You know, he can knock out his opponents, and he can win on work rate, round by round. But Danny Garcia came through that fight very well. It surprised me, I have to say. I think I predicted Matisse to win that one. So, getting on to a couple of his opponents, Erik Morales. You know, I felt a bit sorry for Morales that night when he faced a very young opponent in Garcia. But Garcia, you know, a lot of respect to Erik Morales. He showed him a lot of respect in that match. Erik Morales, you know, is a future Hall of Famer and a legend in his own right. I'm a big fan of Morales, and what is happening with Morales at the minute, I don't know. I think he's got to one more fight, to some sort of fight before he actually announces his retirement. I think just going on his box rec here very briefly, it doesn't actually say anything about him fighting again, so I don't think he's announced his retirement just yet, but it's very forthcoming, isn't it, from the legend in Morales. So there's his couple of well-known and noticed opponents. Amir Khan, technical knockout in the 4th round. Kendall Holt, split decision. John Figueroa, Nate Campbell, Ashley Fairpain. So there's briefly his couple of his noticeable opponents. His KO percentage is at 59%. His opponent, the challenger, Mauricio Herrera, age 33 now, also boxing out of the orthodox, height 5'10", reach 71, it's 120 with only 7 knockouts and 3 defeats, rounds box 162, KO percentage very average and low in this division at 30%. You would have to say, in my opinion and my thoughts, is that this is a step down from his last opponent in the machine, Lucas Matisse. This, in my opinion, is a bit of a drawback, isn't it, for him? But there's challenges out there, and I'm pretty certain that Mauricio Herrera has earned his right to challenge Garcia for his titles, the WBA Super World Lightweight title and the WBC Light Welterweight title. Unfortunately, I've not got no judges here or the referee. I do like to tell you them if they're actually on BoxRec. They've not been put up yet, or they've not been announced or decided, I presume. How do I see this fight going? I see this, to be honest, I see this a swift win for Danny Garcia, and I can see him winning by a knockout in possibly the championship rounds of the fight. Very impressed with Danny Garcia, and it's just where will he go and who will be his next opponent is, for me, it makes very interesting viewing to who actually will be his next opponent after a convincing win against Herrera. I'll be interested to see who his next opponent will be. So that's the way I see the fight going. Very patient boxer, Danny Garcia, you know. He'll just break his opponent down round by round, and I can see him stopping his opponent late on in this one. So thanks for watching as always. Mauricio Herrera, you know, to be honest and perfectly giving you my opinions, I've only seen him boxed on a couple of occasions, Herrera, and from what I can remember, he hasn't been he hasn't stood out for me as, you know, one that I'll put in my memory bank. So just Danny Garcia win in this one for me. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts of this fight. I cannot wait for this, just to see Danny Garcia out again. Love watching him box, and like I touched upon, very impressed and a bit surprised. I knew he was capable of beating Matisse, but the way Matisse was taking opponents out just lately, then I did feel Matisse would get another knockout on his record. But like I said, a bit surprised that Danny Garcia won that fight against Matisse. So thanks for watching as always, and get commenting.